Rahim. Today is our topic governments of Nawaz Sharif. First term government of Nawaz Sharif, which was started in 1990s to 1993. In 1990s, the President Ghulam Isa Khan used his discretionary power and dissolved the National Assembly and dismissed the government of Benazir Bhutto on the charges of corruption, misuse of power, and undermining the democratic norms. The President Ghulam Isa Khan announced the new date for the general election, October 24, 1990s. So on October 24, 1990s, the general elections were held in the country. The two political alliances contested this election, IGI Islami Jamhuri Ittihad and PDA Pakistan Democratic Alliance. IGI Islami Jamhuri Ittihad, Nawaz Sharif was the leader of this political alliance, and PDA Pakistan Democratic Alliance, Benazir Bhutto was the leader of PDA. So as a result of this election, the IGI Islami Jamhuri Ittihad got a majority seats in the National Assembly, 105 seats in the National Assembly. So according to the Constitution, the President Ghulam Isa Khan on November 6, 1990s invited Nawaz Sharif for the formation of government. Nawaz Sharif took oath as a Prime Minister, the 13th Prime Minister of Pakistan. When he became the Prime Minister of Pakistan, on January 27, 1991, India and Pakistan renewed the agreement that not attacking each other's nuclear installation. This agreement, as we discussed in the first term government of Benazir Bhutto, this agreement was signed in 1988 during the SAARC conference, which was held at Islamabad. The Prime Minister of Pakistan, Benazir Bhutto, and the Prime Minister of India, Rajiv Gandhi, signed this agreement. So the government of Nawaz Sharif renewed that agreement. Nawaz Sharif announced the distribution of resources or wealth between the Federation and the federating units. He announced the NFC award, National Finance Commission. This award was the need of the time. What is NFC award? Qaumi Maliyati Commission. Before the independence of Pakistan, this award was called Niamar Award, but when Pakistan came into being, the first award was announced during the government of Zulfikar Ali Bhutto in 1974 to distribute the wealth between the center and the provinces. This was the fourth NFC award, which was announced by the government of Nawaz Sharif. The aim of this award to give financial independence to the provinces from the central government, and it paved the way of the provinces the financial development and is their own responsibility and on their own initiatives. The second great problems confronted to the government of Nawaz Sharif, water distribution problem among or between the provinces. So in March 1991, when the Council of Common Interest held a meeting at Islamabad, in this meeting the Chief Minister of all provinces signed an agreement on water distribution between the provinces. The Council of Common Interest, which is a constitutional body, and the responsibility of this council is to resolve the conflicts between the central government and provincial government. The chairman of this council is Prime Minister. So Nawaz Sharif was the Prime Minister in that time. He chaired this meeting and approved an agreement that to decide to form the Indus River System Authority for the implementation of this agreement. During the government of Nawaz Sharif, another problem also confronted, that the economic problems. Due to the failure of the previous governments, economic condition of the country presented a poor picture. So the government of Nawaz Sharif took many steps to improve the economy of the country. To develop the economy of the country, on June 22, 1991, the Privatization Commission was formed. Nijkari Commission was formed with the objective to lessen the burden on the government treasury to privatize those state-run economic industries which were going on losses. इसका मतलब ये है कि आजकल हमारे मुल्क के अंदर जो पाकिस्तान स्टील मिल है, पाकिस्तान रेलवे और पीआईए ये खसारे में जा रहे, तो उस वक्त वो इंडस्ट्रीज़, वो इंटरप्राइजेज़, वो कंपनीज़ जो खसारे में जा रहे थे, जो नुकसान में थे, उसको प्राइवेटाइज़ करना। तो ये नवाज शरीफ गवर्नमेंट ने इकॉनमी को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए एक स्टेप लिया था। The government of Nawaz Sharif took another step to introduce a lot of reforms which facilitate the foreign investment. Foreign investment mean गैर मुल्की सरमायाकारी in the country and increase the exports to 12%. Due to these reforms of the government of Nawaz Sharif, the foreign exchange were increased. The government of Nawaz Sharif announced the agriculture policy to develop the agriculture sector of the country, because our country is an agricultural country and agriculture sector is a backbone of our economy. Around 65% of population directly and indirectly associated with this sector. Due to this policy of the government, encourage the farmers. Shariat Bill 1991. In 1991, the Shariat Bill was presented in the National Assembly and passed this bill unanimously from the National Assembly. The main aim of this bill to ensure the primacy of the Quran and Sunnah in legal and administrative affairs. इस बिल के तहत कानूनी और इंतज़ामी उमूर में कुरान और सुन्नत की बालादस्ती को मलहूज़ खातिर रखा गया. The Baitul Mal was created. Baitul Mal is an organization which collect zakat and distributed among the poor and needy people. To control the problems of increasing unemployment among the population, the government of Nawaz Sharif took initiative of self-employment scheme. खुद रोज़गार स्कीम का ऐलान किया गवर्नमेंट ऑफ नवाज शरीफ ने. The unemployment population could receive 3 kinds of loans. That is 50,000, 50,000, 150,000, 1,50,000 and 300,000. 3 लाख रुपीस वो लोन ले सकता है. The government also announced a labor policy. Under this policy, all employees from grade 1 to grade 16 in both government organization or in semi-government department receive the ad hoc allowance. Ad hoc allowance mean uburi allowance. Semi-government नीम सरकारी इदारे, for example Army Public School, etc. In 1992, the Prime Minister announced the construction of motorway between Islamabad and Lahore to reduce a traffic jam and to give facility to a public transport. This project was not completed during the first term government of Nawaz Sharif. So this motorway project was inaugurated during his second term of government in 1997. On September 5th, 1992, the Prime Minister announced to promote self-reliance initiative public transport program for the self-employed youth. Under this scheme, vehicles such as bus, taxi, rickshaw, pickup, etc. could be obtained on only 10% down payment. It's mean that कि इस स्कीम के तहत सिर्फ 10% कीमत जमा कराने पर टैक्सी, बस, वैन, ट्रक, पिकअप और मोटर रिक्शा लिए जा सकते थे. The differences between the Prime Minister and the President developed that the President Ghulam Ishaq Khan appointed General Abdul Wahid Kakar as the new Chief of Army Staff after the death of General Asif Nawaz, which was not acceptable to Nawaz Sharif. The second problem and the second differences erupted between the President and the Prime Minister, that the Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif launched a campaign for the abrogation of Article 58 2B, 8th Amendment of the Constitution. The opposition political parties and the government both wanted to abrogate the Article 58 2B. This was the discretionary power of the President to abrogate the National Assembly and dismiss the governments. So the opposition political parties and Nawaz Sharif both allergic from this article. So the differences was created between the President and Prime Minister on the issue of appointment of Chief of Army Staff and the abrogation of 58 2B article of the Constitution. So as a result of this confrontation between the President and Prime Minister, on April 18, 1993, the President dissolved the Assembly and dismissed the government of Nawaz Sharif. The President appointed Balkh Sher Mazari as a caretaker Prime Minister. So the Speaker of the National Assembly challenged this action of the President in the Lahore High Court, and Nawaz Sharif also challenged this act of the President in the Supreme Court of Pakistan to restore his government and National Assembly. The Supreme Court of Pakistan heard the case of Nawaz Sharif, and its decision announced on May 26, 1993, the Supreme Court ordered to restore the National Assembly and the government of Nawaz Sharif. So when the government of Nawaz Sharif was restored on May 27, 1993, Nawaz Sharif got vote of confidence from the National Assembly. The political crisis resolved with the indirect military arbitration. It means that the army leadership signed an agreement between the Prime Minister and the President, and according to this agreement, both the President and the Prime Minister leave their offices, give resignation. So on July 18, 1993, President Ghulam Ishaq Khan dissolved the National Assembly and dismissed the government of Nawaz Sharif and resigned as a President of Pakistan. After resignation of the President, Wasim Sajjad, the Chairman Senate, became the acting President of Pakistan, and Moin Qureshi was appointed as a caretaker Prime Minister of Pakistan. At the end of the lecture, some meaning of difficult words meaning: attacking, हमला करना, distribution, تقسیم کرنا، ریسورسز وسائل، فیڈریشن وفاق، ایوارڈڈ عطا کرنا یا دینا، انیشیٹو آغاز کرنا، کونسل آف کامن انٹرسٹ باہمی مفاہمت کی کونسل، کانسٹیٹیوشنل باڈی دستوری ادارہ، ریزالونگ حل کرنا، کنفلکٹس اختلافات، ڈیسائیڈڈ فیصلہ کرنا، امپلیمنٹنگ نافذ کرنا یا لاگو کرنا، پرائیویٹائزیشن کمیشن نجکاری کمیشن، لیسن برڈن بوجھ کو کم کرنا، ٹریجری خزانہ، اسٹیٹ رن اکنامک جو ریاست کے خرچے پہ چل رہے تھے، وہ ادارے، وہ کمپنیز، وہ انڈسٹریز جو ریاست کے خرچے پہ چل رہے تھے، انٹرپرائزز کمپنی وغیرہ، ان اوکرنگ لاسز جو نقصان میں ہو، ریفارمز اصلاحات، چینجز، فارن انویسٹمنٹ غیر ملکی سرمایہ کاری، فارن ایکسچینج زر مبادلہ جو چیزیں ہم باہر بیچتے ہیں اور اس پہ جو ہم پیسے کماتے ہیں اس کو زر مبادلہ کہا جاتا ہے، اناؤنسڈ اعلان کرنا، ٹیکل قابو میں کرنا، کنٹرول کرنا، ان امپلائمنٹ بے روزگاری، سیلف امپلائمنٹ خود روزگار اسکیم، لیبر پالیسی مزدوروں کے لیے سے جو قوانین بنائے جاتے ہیں یا قانون بنائے جاتے ہیں اس کو لیبر پالیسی کہا جاتا ہے، سیمی گورنمنٹ نیم سرکاری ادارے جو آدھے پرائیویٹ ہو اور آدھے سرکاری ہو، الحاق الاؤنس عبوری الاؤنس ریڈیوس کم کرنا، اناگوریٹڈ افتتاح کرنا، سیلف ریلائنس انیشیٹڈ خود انحصار پروگرام شروع کرنا، ڈاؤن پیمنٹ بیانہ دینا، ڈاؤن پیمنٹ 10% جمع کرنا، جس طرح کہ ہم نے لیکچر میں ڈسکس کیا ہے، پٹیشن کیس دائر کرنا، آربٹریشن ثالثی کرنا، فار ایگزامپل دو فریق کے درمیان جو صلح کرنے والا ہے اس کو آربٹریشن یا ثالث کہا جاتا ہے، پریزیڈنسی صدارت اپوائنٹڈ نامزد کرنا،